Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeremy and thank you for joining me on today's journey into the metaverse. Upland has announced the release of Detroit, Michigan in Upland. Now this will be a starter city, meaning that 70% of the properties will be FSA, Fair Start Act. If you don't know what FSA means, it means that only people who have $100 of net worth in the game or lower can actually mint these properties. Anybody can purchase them off secondary market, but only people with $100 or less can mint them. The release will be Thursday, March 3rd at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Currently across Upland, there are about 43,000 FSA properties, with very little inventory of properties under 5K UPX, so $5. Apparently at the current rate of their FSA property minting, there's 20 days left before the FSA inventory is completely empty, and you don't want a project that has a high entry fee. Like Decentraland and Sandbox, their entry fee is around 10K for just a property. Is that realistic? Can the everyday user get in on that? No. So it's cool to see that Upland is making sure that there will always be an entry point for people who don't want to invest thousands and thousands of dollars into cryptocurrency and metaverse projects. So here's some city information. We got the send fees will be from 5 to 25 UPX, low to high. There will be no airports in this city, but there will be train terminals. There's 19 collections and 70% FSA allocation. We already know that. And then treasure hunt tiers 3. So that's the lowest treasure hunting tier. Won't be a good place to look for Spark. Now, if you're interested in purchasing a train terminal, now these terminals are a great source of passive income. Registration for the train terminal sale will be Monday, February 28th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, I don't think it matters when you register. All you have to do is click register within that 24-hour period, and you will be receiving a random ticket on where you can purchase that terminal. And the sale actually takes place Tuesday, March 1st at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're registering, make sure you click register, of course. If you don't know how to register, all you have to do is go to your Upland account. Up in the top right, click Get UPX. Go to specials, and under specials, when the registration starts, you will see all the terminals that you can register for. If you don't see them when the time drops, just click refresh on your page and they should show up. Now you may be wondering why you would want a train terminal. For Detroit, since the train is going to be the only way in and out of the city, basically everyone is going to have to go through the terminal. So anytime someone goes to the train terminal and purchases a ticket out of Detroit, the UPX they spend will go to a small community pool. And at the end of the month, all the UPX will be distributed among all of the train terminal holders. So it's a great source of passive income, as well as there hasn't been a single terminal in this game that hasn't at least 5x'd in value off secondary market. So it's not a bad snag. Again, registration, you have to get really lucky because there's a super finite amount of terminals and your ticket order is completely random. Now, in order to participate in the drop, your block explorer will have to be in Detroit. And right here are the ways to get in Detroit only by train from Chicago, Cleveland, Nashville, or Manhattan. So that's something to keep in the back of your mind, because usually on drop days, the train terminals are completely full because so many people are trying to get into the new city. So you might want to get to Detroit when it opens, maybe 1 day or 2 days beforehand, just so you're safe. The release of Detroit on Thursday, March 3rd, will start with a stress test in Fox Creek and Greenfield. Now, stress tests are basically just neighborhoods that they release in order to make sure the whole blockchain and all that is just running smoothly. And then 5-minute warning will be issued beginning phase 2 of the city release. Now, usually they release these warnings in their Discord. So if you're not in Upland's Discord, I recommend checking it out if you're involved in this game. I'll put a link that down below. Now, one thing I found really interesting about this article is that we have been anticipating cars in Upland for quite some time. And now that Detroit is considered the motor city and we see Meta Motors, this right here looks like an actual brand. Now this is speculation, but we could be seeing something related to cars, maybe starting in Detroit, or it has nothing to do with it and this is just a cool picture. I don't know, but I'm excited to find out because I've been anticipating cars for super long. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick update. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. It really does mean a lot. And I'll see you in the next video.